17. P equals K over 4J plus 9. The given equation relates the distinct positive numbers P, K, and J. Which equation correctly expresses 4J plus 9 in terms of P and K? Anytime we have this expressing X in terms of Y, expressing W in terms of Z and G, whatever, what they're asking is to get the term, what they're asking to express by itself. So like if this had been which correctly expresses K in terms of P, 4J, and J, they would want K by itself and everything else on the right. This one's a little different. They're not picking a single constant that they want on the left. They're saying they want 4J plus 9 on the left and everything else on the right. So we need to manipulate things using our algebraic knowledge so that 4J plus 9 is by itself, and P and K and anything else, if there is, any other constants, if they happen to be in that particular problem, will need to be on the right. That's how you're going to do it. You're not solving for the constant. It's impossible. You only have one equation and you have multiple constants. The shorthand for that is if you're trying to solve for it, you need as many equations as you have constants. So if there are two constants that you're solving for, two variables, you're trying to figure out what those variables are representing, what constants they represent, you have to have two equations. 3 variables, 3 equations, just the way it works. Here we only have one equation. You can't solve, you just move. So how do we do this? How do we move 4J plus 9? I'm going to treat 4J plus 9 as a whole unit because that's what I'm solving for. I don't have to split them up. So this is K divided by 4J plus 9. Anytime the thing that you are solving for is in the denominator of an equation, you got to get it out of that denominator. And that's going to involve moving it to the other side. Sometimes people get stuck on this. They get stuck on it because they're thinking, I need this to stay on the side. How do I move K over? No. You need to move this over and then you move the P back. Here is a truncated version so you can see what's happening a little more simply. A equals B over C, and I want C by itself. I can't get rid of the B because C is in the denominator. I have to move the C. So I multiply both sides by C, and that gets me to A times C equals, those cancel out, just B. And now I can divide both sides by A, and that moves that A over to the right because these cancel out, and I am left with C is equal to B over A. That's always the process when the item you're solving for is in the denominator. So let's do that up here with 4J plus 9. I'm going to multiply both sides by 4J plus 9. I love the ones where it's in the denominator because those tend to throw students off. So then on the left, make this a little darker green, I have P times 4J plus 9. Those canceled out on the right, so I just have K. Now 4J plus 9 is being multiplied by P, so to undo that, I divide by P. Divide both sides by P. Always in algebra, we do it for both sides, keep it balanced because it's an equation, got to be equal. And I've reached my goal. I have 4J plus 9 on the left, which is what I wanted, and K divided by P on the right. And that is A. There's my answer. Again, it's not uncommon for them to go further and say, like, what is J in terms of K and P? This one, they're being nice. If that happens, if it was something like that, if they had asked for, J by itself, you would still go through this process. You would still get to this point, and then you just keep going forward. You would subtract 9 on both sides to get rid of that. And then after you've done that, you would divide by 4 on both sides. Another way of doing that is multiply by 1/4 because we got this fraction over here. That's probably the way I would go. And that would get rid of the 4 and the 9, and you just have the J. But yeah, anytime, if it's the J, it's the 4J plus 9, whatever it is, if it's in a denominator, this is the process you go through. You multiply both sides by it to get it out of that denominator. that moves it over to the other side, and then you get rid of anything else that's left to get it by itself. And our answer is A. Hey guys, it's Alyssa, and if you're looking for more SAT or PSAT help, go to mathwithalyssa.com. You can get over 25 hours of test prep. This is math and reading and writing. Yeah, I know I just got math on YouTube. We got it all over there, along with practice questions, downloadable study guides, and more. Links to everything you need in the description below. Also, leave a comment down below. Let me know if you have any questions or suggestions for future videos. And if this video was helpful or useful in any way, please like, share, subscribe. You know the drill. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you have a great day. See you later.